And now having the wisdom that you have, last question for you, what would be the advice you would give your younger self as a first-time home buyer?
Don't wait. It's the biggest thing. You don't want to sit there and wait. It's obviously for us, it is a great portion of generational wealth and a thing to be able to pass on to someone.
What's up, everybody? My name is Nina Hall, your favorite realtor, and today I am on the streets of Carytown right here in Richmond, Virginia, and I am going around asking locals one simple question: what is preventing them from buying? And the answers might surprise you. Really? Okay, so I am here with
Taya.
and do you own or rent?
I rent.
Okay, and what is the biggest reason you haven't bought a home yet, you think?
It's pretty expensive, and also I'm gonna be honest, I don't know much about the stuff for buying a home and owning a home. I am trying to learn, but it is kind of like a little daunting, all that information.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. And that's actually what I'm doing, is attaching all the information that you need at the end of this video for anybody that's interested, and I'll send it over to you too. But what credit score do you think that you need to buy a home?
Oh my god. 620.
So actually, I have seen people get approved as low as 580. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
Food for thought.
Okay.
Food for thought.
Okay, that
Yeah.
is good thought.
Yeah.
That is good thought.
Well, thank you for taking the time. Okay, so I am here with,
I'm Lexi.
okay, Lexi, and do you own or are you a renter?
Right now I rent.
Okay, and what do you think the biggest reason you haven't bought a home yet is?
I don't want to be in one place.
Understandable. And what do you think would need to happen for you to feel ready?
I guess financially in a better position, and then in a place where, like, if I were to buy a house, I'd be able to rent it out easily so I can continue to move.
Right. Okay, so I am here with
Eric,
Eric. Okay, and do you buy or are you renting?
I own here.
You own here? Okay. Interruption to the video. It's future Nina here. I'm sitting down at my laptop and I'm actually editing the video as we speak. And as I'm editing and rewatching some of the content, it's definitely making me cringe. I just wanted to explain that I was very, very nervous doing this. For those of you that know me personally, you know that I am very, very outgoing, but not that outgoing where I want to go disturb people's peace and just interrupt people walking on the sidewalk. So it was definitely out of my element for me. So I was a little jittery and some of my questions didn't even really make sense. Like, I was just so embarrassed. Like, I asked one guy, do you buy or rent? Like, what? That doesn't make sense. I should have said, do you own? Like, just proper English was not there. So it's just be patient with me and know that I put myself out of my comfort zone for the purpose of this content. So I do hope you enjoy it. And if I even get the confidence to do it again, drop down below in the comments questions you want to hear that you think will be a little bit more helpful to you. But back to the video. Okay, so what was your biggest fear before buying?
Oh, am I going to be in the right spot? Is it going to appreciate? And who's living next door to me?
Those are really good questions. So another question, do you wish you have bought sooner now that you are a homeowner?
I have owned for a while, but I do wish I had invested in real estate sooner. Yes, more so.
Why is that?
To Richmond. Richmond's booming. Richmond's grown up. I have a place in Raleigh as well. And yeah, I'm just riding that wave.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
And last question for you, what almost stopped you from purchasing, if anything?
I think financing was a little tough. You don't never know if you're getting the right rate. And that slows you down, just making those big decisions.
I am here with
Will.
and
Abby.
okay, and I know you guys do not own yet, but a few questions for you. What is the biggest reason you feel like you may have not brought yet?
I feel like for me, it's kind of a bit more of the market right now. Whether it's like apartments or houses. I mean, some of the cheapest apartments are like $1,500 or even more sometimes for just something small. House wise too, been holding off on doing that. I'd rather preferably work at buying a house instead of renting, just due to the upkeep and work. at that point, I'd rather buy, own it for myself than renting it out. And then kind of a similar situation, just due to the prices of everything, it's, leaves some to be desired, but.
Getting back off of that, what do you feel like is the scariest part for buying for you?
I think like buying right now is kind of like, I don't know. I think committing to a house, because a lot of the houses in Richmond, like if I do get it, it's like I want to have roommates, and a lot of my roommates right now like are trying to either get like other houses, or I don't know. I just hopefully that makes sense.
It does. It does. Okay. Question for you both. Last question. What credit score do you think you need to get approved to buy a home?
I'll let you go first on that one.
I honestly have no idea.
So I've actually seen people get approved for as low as a 580. Can you believe that?
Wait.
Wait.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for answering questions. Okay. I am here with.
Brianna O'Leary.
And do you own or rent?
We own.
You own. Okay. And what almost stopped you from purchasing, if any, in the beginning?
For us, I guess the major thing was just down payments. We were concerned. We started looking for our house during COVID. So we initially put a couple offers in on houses, and of course, it was just the time at which people were buying houses cash. And
Yeah, it was crazy.
And it was the time at which people were putting $20,000, $40,000, $60,000 over asking price. So obviously we were a little discouraged, waited a couple of years till about 2023, 2024, when kind of the market settled down and interest rates were settling, and then actually we're able to purchase our home.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. And now that you guys own, what do you feel like is the biggest benefit of owning?
Obviously, it's your own, so you don't have that concern of things hanging over your head where the fundamental things like what am I going to put on the wall, how I'm going to change the color, and how I'm going to make it my own. Also, it's just the concept of placing roots. For myself and my wife, we're still in our 20s, so we're at a place where we really enjoy. We have a great neighborhood. The community is awesome. And it's not something where we have to worry about, okay, next month we're going to have to worry about the realtor increasing rent or whatever it may be. Instead, we get to know it's our own home. We know the mortgage rate that we're going to have, and it could be the home that we retire in 20 or 30 years. So, yeah, that's the biggest thing for us.
And now having the wisdom that you have, last question for you, what would be the advice you would give your younger self as a first-time home buyer?
Don't wait. It's the biggest thing. You don't want to sit there and wait. It's obviously for us, it is a great portion of generational wealth and a thing to be able to pass on to someone, whether it's siblings when you pass away, or being able to create the memories now instead of having to wait till you're 40, 50, 60. So just starting when you're young is the best thing to do.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for answering questions.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye, guys. You guys are so friendly. And I forgot to record an outro. So like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.